Kobe, can this team win it all again, as is?
I would think so. I would think so. Yeah.
What improvements can be made during the offseason? Got a few months to.
You know what? To be honest, man, I don't even stress myself out thinking about that. I don't have to. You know, Mitch has put together a hell of a squad, man. So that's my job is done. I did my part. You know, now it's yeah, he's going to do what's best for the organization, for the team, and helping our chances to win another one, and have all the confidence in the world that he can do it. So I'm not tripping.
How much your leadership has changed with this team throughout the years?
And I still put my foot in their ass. Same old, same old. It hasn't really changed much. I just had a pat in the back every once in a while.
How different will the Lakers be if Bill doesn't come back?
If who?
Bill doesn't come back.
Drastically different. We all want him back, and he knows that. I mean, I've stressed that to him over and over. You know, our personality of our team is made up of his, you know, composure, of his thought process, of his philosophies. So it changes things drastically, but you know, I don't even want to think about that right now. It's killing my buzz.
Kobe, what's your process going to be like in terms of deciding with the medical issues and things like that?
I'm going to talk with the our staff here, Mitch as well, and come up with a timeline to take care of some of the injuries that kind of been nagging, the things that we need to address. So we'll do that before I leave.
Do you know your body pretty well? Do you have a sense that surgery is going to be required for at least one of those things, or?
I'm not sure. It'll probably be something invasive. I don't expect it to be anything major.
Kobe, part of the focus after last season was on your post game. That was well publicized and other stuff. Is this summer more just about getting healthy and getting right, or is there something else you'd like to?
No, it's getting healthier. We've been in the finals now 3 years in a row. You had the Olympics and FIBA, and we're playing a great deal of basketball. So you know, this summer for me, it's about getting healthy. I think that'll give us the best opportunity to defend our title again. The same thing for Powell, because Powell's been going nonstop here for the last 4 or 5 years. So we all got to rest and recharge.
What's your plan for USA basketball this summer?
I haven't spoken to him yet. I have to. I'm waiting on meeting with our staff here first and talking about what we're going to do health-wise, and then get back to USA basketball and let them know what our plan is.
Is there a point when you want to make that decision?
Oh, sooner rather than later. No, I don't really waste too much time.
How about, which was more debilitating, the finger, the knee, the ankle?
The finger. The knee was fine. Once we drained the knee, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine enough. The finger though was a constant problem. It was just always around.
It seemed like you were always adjusting your shot. You were like a pitcher trying to get the right grip.
Had to. You had to. I have this tape that wraps around my entire finger, then the splint underneath it. It's a hard splint. So filling the basketball was really tough. So it was always a constant battle to try to adjust to it.
What's your general feeling about surgery? I mean, sometimes the recovery period makes it almost not worth it. You seem like you've been hesitant to do it on the pinky before and maybe even now.
Well, if it makes sense, I'm all for it. I mean, it's you got to look at the recovery time. You got to look at what's going on at that time. We were doing the season. I was playing fine with the pinky injury, so it didn't make sense for me to do it. So now it's the start of the summer. I got plenty of time. So we'll see.
Do you need to disengage like Powell? Powell came in here yesterday and said he needs to turn off his phone and not check email for 3 weeks. Are you that kind of a guy, or?
I'm actually getting back to civilization. I turned my phone off during the playoff run, so it was like I turned my phone on after Game 7 and I had like 500 messages. And I irresponsibly deleted all of them. So
I wondered why you didn't call me back though.
Oh wait, that was you? My fault.
You started working with Mike Procopio the last couple of seasons and Chuck Person this year. Later in your career, have you welcomed in different voices to keep yourself going?
I've always been that way, even early in my career. And I've always seeked out knowledge. I love talking basketball. I love guys that enjoy the game as much as I do. So I've always been welcome to knowledgeable people that know what they're talking. If you don't know what you're talking about, I have no patience for you at all. But if you're dedicated to the game, like I am, and I can spend infinite amount of time with you.
Seems like that's like an example of just your gratification, always looking for a new wrinkle. I mean, what do you get out of that process?
It's just fun for me. I mean, I enjoy what I do. So, you love what you do. You're constantly looking for ways to do it better or do it different. It's just, I mean, I just love the game, so I'm just constantly around it.
If you had to describe the season in one word, what would it be?
One word, Barbara Walters.
By 2 words.
Wait, what's the point of that?
Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, no, you got it.
The radio guy.
He's in radio.
Strange, that's all.
Working sound bites.
Okay, I got you. Epic. How about that?
Good.
It's good.
Is it a challenge, a three-peat for you? Something you think about?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think now is just the time to think about that because it's fun to talk about. To say the word three-peat. When the season starts next year, you won't hear any of us say it because it's all about winning. This season. It's not about putting seasons together. It's all about this one that's right in front of you. So right now, I think it's that's when you'll hear us say three-peat a lot.
Kobe, have you,
Watch Pat Riley break up on the money.
Have you taken a chance at all to reflect on just how tough this season was, the series was against Boston, your personal Game 7?
Yeah. I've had plenty of time to sit back and think about it, and and just smile at the challenge of it all, and it makes it that much sweeter being down 3-2, and all those rowdy fans in Boston just whining away, coming back and sticking it to them.
Cool. Did you get a chance to see Ryan's interview out there?
Of course.
What did you think when you saw him up there just thinking, well, psychiatrist, just, everybody.
That's Ryan. That's Ryan. I mean, he's a sweetheart, man. You know what I mean? He just has such innocence about him, and just having such a great time. I mean, that's the Ryan that we know. You know what I mean? It's fun to be